As dawn breaks, a dark screen awakens to the sight of flickering firelight, casting dancing shadows across the rough cave walls. Ancient paintings adorn the stone, silent witnesses to untold stories etched in time. Gathered around the fire, early humans listen with rapt attention, their faces illuminated by the warm glow. An elder storyteller gestures dramatically, his voice resonating with the weight of generations past. Writing, the silent engine of civilization, the narrator's voice echoes, posing a haunting question. What if writing was never invented? The ancient village square pulsates with life as villagers weave through the bustling scene, their voices blending into a lively symphony. Young apprentices gather at the feet of master craftsmen, eyes wide with wonder as they absorb the secrets of generations past. On makeshift stages, traveling bards raise their voices, filling the air with epic tales and intricate poems. Narrator, VO, speaks, his words echoing over the vibrant scene. In a world without writing, memory is everything. Amidst a desolate landscape, the skeletal remains of a once grand library stand in silent testament to time's relentless passage. Weather-beaten scrolls lie scattered like fallen leaves, their ancient wisdom now lost to the winds. Stone inscriptions on crumbling monuments fade into oblivion, their forgotten stories swallowed by the earth. Narrator, VO. Without writing, history itself dissolves. Narrator, VO. Humanity drifts through time with only stories, myths, and fading memories. Inside the scholar's hut, frustration mounts as the scholar gestures wildly, pebbles scattering across the table like desperate ideas. His brow furrows deeper with each failed attempt to convey the complex mathematical concept. The students stare back, their eyes glazed with confusion, lost in a sea of abstract thought. Mathematics, astronomy, medicine fields that depend on records and formulas would stagnate. The narrator's voice echoes, painting a grim picture. Complex science might never flourish, as discoveries vanish with their discoverers. The unwritten symbols, the missing anchors, leave the students adrift, the weight of unrealized potential hanging heavy in the air. A once mighty empire collapses into dust, its grandeur dissolving like smoke in the wind. Armies scatter in disarray, their once proud banners torn and trampled underfoot. Laws fade into obscurity, taxes vanish into thin air, leaving behind a landscape of forgotten promises. The narrator's voice echoes across the desolation. Without writing, empires cannot govern vast lands. Under the velvet cloak of night, the oral festival bursts into life, a kaleidoscope of vibrant colors and joyous sounds. Bards take center stage, their voices weaving tales that capture the hearts of the massive, enraptured audience. Poets ignite the air with their passionate verses, each word a spark in the collective imagination. Storytellers command attention, their every gesture and intonation imbued with the weight of history and legend. Narrator, VO. In this alternate timeline, oral traditions rule. Narrator, VO. Songs become libraries, myths become constitutions, and storytellers hold the power of kings. Inside the memory school, students are immersed in elaborate mnemonic exercises, their focus absolute. Symbolic tattoos adorn their skin, each mark a key to unlocking hidden chambers of remembrance. They perform memory-enhancing rituals with precision, their movements precise and deliberate. The narrator's voice echoes through the halls. Humanity would seek substitutes, elaborate memory systems, symbolic art, and spoken rituals that preserve culture without the written word. A modern city thrives with activity, yet a strange emptiness pervades the scene. Buildings stand unadorned, devoid of any written signs. Crowded markets buzz with direct human interaction, faces animated as people trade and converse, their voices filling the air. The absence of books and screens highlights a world untouched by the written word or digital technology. Narrator, VO. Without writing, no printing press, no books, no newspapers, and in turn, no internet, no emails, no digital age. The global village never connects. A futuristic city unfolds, its gleaming towers reflecting the bright promise of technological marvel. Citizens in sleek attire gather in vast plazas, their faces illuminated by holographic projections that dance above them. Skilled storytellers stand on elevated platforms, their amplified voices weaving tales that captivate the eager crowds. The air crackles with intellectual energy as ideas collide and merge, shaping the collective consciousness. Narrator, VO. Yet, this world might not be primitive. Oral civilizations could create advanced memory guilds, telepathic-like storytelling traditions, or even genetic memory passed biologically. The scene suggests a deeper, more intricate tapestry of knowledge and tradition than initially perceived, hinting at hidden depths within this advanced society. The drone ascends, revealing a sprawling modern city, its architecture gleaming under the sunday. Bustling streets pulse with life, yet an eerie absence of written signs creates a stark contrast. Airplanes slice through the sky, guided only by disembodied voices from air traffic control. In sterile clinics, doctors verbally prescribe treatments, their words the sole authority. Politicians engage in fervent debates, their arguments unburdened by written manifestos. Narrator, VO. Imagine a modern city without writing, air travel with no manuals, medicine with no prescriptions, politics with no constitutions. Every interaction spoken, personal, immediate. The Museum of Alternate Histories presents a stark split screen, a world both enriched and impoverished by the absence of writing. On the other, shadows lengthen over forgotten scientific breakthroughs and the crumbling foundations of chaotic governance. The narrator's voice echoes through the hall. A world without writing would be intimate, human, alive, but also unstable, unrecorded, and forever vulnerable to forgetting. The screen fades into an all-consuming black, a canvas for the whispers of untold stories. In the profound darkness, a voice echoes, a timeless narrator beginning a tale. Writing is more than ink on paper, the narrator says, the words resonating in the void. The voice continues. It is memory made eternal, each syllable a brushstroke painting immortality on the dark canvas. Without it, humanity might still speak, sing, and dream. But the written word is what made us truly immortal, the narrator concludes, leaving the audience in silent contemplation.